The stars looked peaceful through the viewports of the Horizon *. Lieutenant Jack Morris watched them as he floated in the ship's small control room. His team was halfway between Earth and Mars. Their job was simple: fix a broken communications relay so the Mars colony could talk to Earth again. "How much longer, Marcus?" Jack asked the pilot. Marcus checked his screen. 2 hours until we reach the relay, sir." Jack nodded. He looked at his 5 crew members, all working at their stations. They were the best team he could ask for. Tom and Diana were fixing something in a panel, their hands working quickly with tools. Lisa sat at the communications desk, listening to static through her headset. Alan, the team's doctor, was checking supplies in a case. "Everyone remember to check your Phoenix suits before we arrive," Jack said. "I want full tests on all systems." The Phoenix suits were special. Only 6 existed in the whole world, and Jack's team was testing them. The suits were supposed to keep a person alive in space for 3 days if something went wrong. No other suit could do that. Tom looked up from his work. "Sir, I think." A loud alarm cut him off. Red lights flashed across the control room. "Unknown object approaching," Marcus shouted. His fingers flew across the controls. "It's big and coming fast." Lisa pressed her headset closer to her ear. No response to hails on any channel. Jack moved to the main window. At first, he saw nothing. Then, a shadow moved against the stars. It was like nothing he had ever seen before. The ship was smooth and dark, with curves like a living thing. It didn't look human-made. "Battle stations," Jack ordered, though the Horizon * had no weapons. It was just a repair ship. Marcus, evasive maneuvers. The Horizon * turned sharply, engines firing. But the strange ship was faster. It moved like water, flowing through space in ways that seemed impossible. "Sir," Diana called out. "That's alien technology." Before anyone could speak again, a beam of purple light shot from the alien ship. It cut through the side of the Horizon * like it was made of paper. Air rushed out of the hole, and warning alarms screamed throughout the ship. "Suits, now," Jack shouted as the ship shook violently. The team rushed to where their Phoenix suits were stored. Each suit was black with orange lines running across it. They pulled them on with practiced speed, sealing helmets and activating systems. Jack was helping Alan with his helmet seal when a voice filled the ship. It spoke perfect English, but sounded flat and cold. "Your species lacks the fortitude to survive the void. This is mercy." The alien ship fired again. This time, the beam hit the Horizon's * engines. The explosion threw Jack against the wall, but his suit protected him. "Everyone out," he commanded. "The ship is breaking apart." The 6 of them moved through the failing ship toward the emergency airlock. Parts of the ceiling fell around them. Fires burned where oxygen still remained. They reached the airlock just as another explosion rocked the ship. Jack pushed his team inside and sealed the door. "The escape pods," Tom started. "No time," Jack said. "Our suits are our best chance now." He hit the airlock release. The outer door opened, and space pulled them out into the darkness. Behind them, the Horizon * broke into pieces. Jack watched as the alien ship fired at the escape pods that had automatically launched, destroying each one with precision. Then the alien ship turned and moved away, leaving only floating debris where the Horizon * had been. "They think we're dead," Lisa whispered through the suit's communication system. Jack looked at his team floating in the void. 6 tiny humans in experimental suits, surrounded by endless space. "Then we have one advantage," he said. "Let's use it." Jack watched the alien ship disappear into the distance until it was just another dot among the stars. Around him, pieces of the Horizon * floated like a metal cloud. His team drifted nearby, their black and orange suits visible against the darkness of space. "Sound off," Jack ordered through the suit's communication system. "Is everyone okay?" "I'm here," Diana said, her voice steadied despite everything. "Present," Tom replied. "I'm good," Marcus added, though he was spinning slowly. "Still breathing," Lisa said. "A bit sick, but alive." Alan finished, his doctor's training helping him stay calm. Jack looked at the Earth and Mars. Both were tiny from this distance, Earth a blue marble behind them, Mars a red dot ahead. They were stuck right in the middle of nowhere. "Diana, what's our suit's status?" Jack asked. Diana checked the small computer on her wrist. All Phoenix suits had one. Oxygen at 98%. Power at full. Suit integrity at 100%. "We have 71 hours left." 71 hours. Not even 3 full days. Jack took a deep breath. "Okay, first things first. Let's get together. Use your suit thrusters carefully. Save fuel." The Phoenix suits had small thrusters that let them move in space. Each person fired short bursts to push toward Jack. It took 10 minutes, but finally, they formed a circle, holding onto each other's arms. "What happened back there?" Tom asked. "Those aliens, they spoke English." "They've been watching us," Lisa said. "They must have studied our languages." "That's not what worries me," Jack said. "They attacked without warning and destroyed all the escape pods. They wanted no survivors." Everyone was quiet for a moment. The only sound was their breathing inside their helmets. "They said we lack fortitude to survive the void," Alan noted. "Like they think we're too weak to be in space." "Well, they're wrong," Diana said firmly. "We're still here." Jack nodded. "And we need to stay alive. Lisa, can you contact Earth or Mars?" Lisa adjusted settings on her suit. "The suit comms aren't designed for that distance. I can try boosting the signal, but—" "Do what you can," Jack said. "Marcus, any idea where we are exactly?" Marcus looked at his wrist computer. "Based on our last position and the explosion, we're about 80 million kilometers from Earth and 50 million from Mars." "The nearest help is 50 million kilometers away," Tom said quietly, "and our suits have 3 days of air." Jack saw fear growing in their eyes. He needed to give them hope. "Listen to me," he said firmly. "These suits are the most advanced space survival technology ever made. The Earth Defense Force's best minds built them. They might have features we don't even know about yet." "Jack's right," Diana added. "I worked with the design team. There were rumors about classified systems. So what do we do?" Ellen asked. "We survive," Jack said simply. "We figure out these suits. We find a way to signal for help. And we prove those aliens wrong." He looked at each team member. "We have 3 days to live. Let's make them count." Diana suddenly pointed past the group. "Look." A large section of the Horizon's hull floated nearby. It was big enough to provide some shelter. "Good eye," Jack said. "Let's use our thrusters and move to it. We can use it as a base and shield from micrometeorites." As they carefully moved toward the metal piece, Tom spoke. "Sir, what if no one comes for us? What if we can't signal Earth?" Jack looked at him. "Then we'll be the first humans to survive in space with nothing but our suits. Either way, we make history." The team reached the hull section and held onto its edges. Around them, the vast emptiness of space stretched forever. They were tiny dots between worlds, alive only because of the thin layer of their Phoenix suits. Jack checked his oxygen reading. 70 hours remaining. 20 hours had passed since the attack. The team huddled behind a large piece of hull from the Horizon using it as a shield against the harsh rays of the sun. Their suits still showed good levels of oxygen and power, but time was ticking away. 50 hours left, Diana said, checking her wrist computer. The others nodded silently. Suddenly, Tom jerked forward. "Something hit me," he shouted. Jack moved quickly to Tom's side. There was a tiny hole in the back of Tom's suit where a micrometeorite, a small rock flying through space, had struck him. "I'm losing air." Tom's voice shook with fear. The team could see small puffs of air escaping from the hole. "Stay calm," Jack said, trying to sound confident. "Alan, help me patch it." But before they could do anything, something strange happened. The area around the hole began to move, like it was alive. The material of the suit seemed to flow and seal itself, closing the hole completely. "What just happened?" Tom asked, his breathing still fast with panic. Diana moved closer, examining the now sealed hole. The suit fixed itself. This wasn't in any of the training materials. Jack frowned. "Check your oxygen levels, Tom." Tom looked at his wrist display. It was dropping fast, but now it's going up. "That's impossible." Alan, the medic, moved next to Tom. "The suit must be converting carbon dioxide back to oxygen at an incredible rate. No system I know can do that so efficiently." "These suits," Diana said slowly, "I think they're more advanced than we were told." She looked at her teammates. "The military often keeps the best features secret." Jack nodded. "Diana, you know these suits better than anyone. What else might they be able to do?" Diana thought for a moment. "The neural interface connects to our brains to control basic functions, but maybe it can do more." She reached out and touched Tom's arm. "Everyone, try to focus on connecting with each other through the suits." The team fell silent, concentrating. At first, nothing happened. Then, Jack felt a strange sensation, like a whisper in his mind. "Asterisk, can anyone hear me?" Asterisk, it was Diana's voice, but her lips hadn't moved. "I heard you." "In my head," Marcus said out loud. One by one, they realized they could share thoughts through the suits. They could communicate without radio, without any signal that could be detected. "This is amazing," Lisa said. "The neural interfaces must be linking us together." "That's not all," Diana said, excitement in her voice. She pointed to her wrist display. "My power level is increasing, not decreasing." The others checked their own displays. All showed power levels climbing slowly. "The suits are collecting energy from the sun," Diana explained. "Look at the orange lines. They're not just for show. They're absorbing solar radiation and converting it to power." "So instead of lasting 3 days," Jack began. "We could last much longer," Diana finished. "Maybe weeks, if we're careful." Hope spread through the team like warmth. They weren't going to die in 3 days after all. "There might be more we haven't discovered yet," Tom said. "If the suits can link our minds and create oxygen." Jack looked out at the stars, then back at his team. "Those aliens thought we'd die because humans can't survive in space naturally. They didn't count on our technology or our determination." "What's our plan now, Jack?" Alan asked. "We keep testing the suits, find all their secrets," Jack replied. "Lisa, keep trying to boost our communication signal. The rest of us will explore what these suits can really do." As if to answer him, a new symbol appeared on all their wrist displays, a small phoenix bird rising from flames. "Look at that," Diana whispered. "The phoenix suits are living up to their name." "We're not just surviving," Jack said with new confidence. "We're going to find a way home." 4 days had passed since the attack. The team should have been dead by now, their oxygen gone after the promised 72 hours. Instead, they floated behind their metal shield, suits working better than anyone could have expected. "I still can't reach Earth or Mars," Lisa said, frustrated. "Our signals are too weak to travel that far." Jack was about to answer when Diana's voice cut into their mental link. "Asterisk, everyone quiet. I'm picking up something, asterisk." They all fell silent, focusing on the neural connection they now shared through their suits. Diana had found that the suits could detect energy signals from far away, like a radar system. "Asterisk, there's a ship coming," asterisk, Diana thought to them. Asterisk, moving fast from the direction the aliens left in asterisk. "They're coming back," Jack said aloud. everyone behind the hull piece. Now, the team used their suit thrusters to position themselves behind the large metal shield. Through their mental link, they could all feel each other's fear. Asterisk, why would they return? Asterisk, Alan wondered. Asterisk, maybe to check if they killed everyone. Asterisk, Marcus answered. Asterisk, or to collect parts from our ship. Asterisk, Tom added. Jack focused his thoughts. Asterisk, whatever the reason, we need to stay hidden. Diana, can you help us hide our energy signatures? Asterisk. Diana nodded inside her helmet. Asterisk, think so. The suits can absorb energy. Maybe they can hide it too. Asterisk. She showed them through the mental link how to adjust their suit settings. The orange lines on their suits dimmed until they were barely visible. Asterisk, hold still. Asterisk, Jack ordered as a massive shadow passed over them. The alien ship was even more impressive up close. It moved like a living creature, its smooth surface rippling slightly as it traveled. It was much larger than the Asterisk Horizon Asterisk had been, with no visible engines or windows. The ship slowed down near the floating debris, hovering over the remains of the Asterisk Horizon Asterisk. A blue light swept over the area, scanning the wreckage. Asterisk, they're looking for something. Asterisk, Lisa thought. Suddenly, a small object detached from the alien ship. It was round and about the size of a basketball, glowing with the same blue light. It moved through the debris, scanning each piece carefully. Asterisk, a probe. Asterisk, Diana explained. Asterisk, it's collecting data. Asterisk. The probe moved closer to their hiding spot. The team pressed against the metal hull, trying to stay as still as possible. Jack could feel his heart pounding in his chest. The probe paused just on the other side of their shield. Its blue light flickered, as if confused. Alan's breathing quickened. Asterisk, it's going to find us. Asterisk. Asterisk, stay calm. Asterisk, Jack ordered. But it was too late. Alan moved slightly in panic, his boots scraping against the metal. The probe shot around the edge of the hull, its blue light washing over them. It beeped loudly, clearly detecting the humans. It sees us, Tom shouted out loud. The probe started to move back toward the main ship, surely to alert its masters. Jack made a split-second decision. Grab it. Don't let it report back. Diana was closest. She lunged forward, using her suit's thrusters at full power. Her hands closed around the smooth metal of the probe. It vibrated violently, trying to escape. Help me, she called. Tom and Marcus rushed to help her. The three of them wrestled with the struggling probe while Jack, Lisa, and Alan watched for any reaction from the alien ship. We need to shut it down, Tom said, searching for any kind of control panel on the smooth surface. Let me try something, Diana said. She pressed her gloved hand firmly against the probe and closed her eyes. Through their mental link, the others could feel her connecting her suit's systems to the probe. The orange lines on her suit glowed brighter, sending energy into the alien device. The probe's blue light flickered, then went dark. It stopped struggling. I think I overloaded it, Diana said, sounding surprised at herself. Jack looked toward the alien ship. It hadn't moved. They don't know we're here, he said. And now we have one of their devices. Tom examined the probe. If we can figure out how this works, we might learn about the aliens, Lisa finished. And maybe find a way to contact Earth, Jack added. The alien ship's blue scanning light shut off. Slowly, the massive vessel turned and moved away from the debris field, apparently satisfied with its search. The 6 humans watched it go, their captured prize floating between them. Careful with that connection, Diana said as she and Tom worked on the alien probe. They had been studying it for hours, trying to understand how it worked. The rest of the team floated nearby, watching as the 2 engineers connected the probe to their suit systems. The captured device was unlike anything humans had built. It had no screws, no panels, and seemed to be made of one solid piece of metal that somehow still moved and changed. I think I've got it, Tom said finally. He had managed to connect a thin wire from his suit's wrist computer to a small spot on the probe that glowed slightly. "Diana, ready?" Diana nodded. "Everyone, link minds. We might all need to see this." The team focused, strengthening their mental connection through the suits. They had become much better at this over the past few days. Tom sent a small energy pulse into the probe. Suddenly, images and strange symbols flooded their shared mental space. "It's too much," Alan gasped. "Focus," Jack ordered. "Diana, can you make sense of this?" Diana concentrated harder than the others. The suit's neural interfaces were translating the alien data into something they could understand. "They call themselves the Voidborn," she said slowly, sorting through the information. They evolved in space, around a binary star system." More images flowed through their minds. Creatures that looked almost like humans, but with gray skin that seemed to shimmer with starlight. They had no hair, large eyes, and moved through space with only thin suits, much less bulky than human spacesuits. "They don't need much protection from space," Lisa realized. "They evolved to survive radiation and vacuum." "That's why they look down on us," Marcus added. "To them, needing heavy protection means we're weak." Tom pointed to new symbols appearing in their shared vision. "Look at this. They've been watching Earth for years." The data showed images of Earth, of human space stations, and of the Mars colony. The aliens had been studying humanity's expansion into space. "This isn't good," Jack said as more information became clear. "They think species that need life support to survive in space should be removed." "Removed?" Alan asked. "You mean killed?" Jack nodded grimly. "They believe they're being kind. A merciful extinction, they call it." Lisa gasped as she processed a new set of symbols. "There's more. A fleet gathering near Jupiter. At least 20 ships, maybe more. They're planning to attack Earth and Mars," Jack said. "Soon." The team fell silent as the weight of this knowledge hit them. It wasn't just about their survival anymore. The entire human race was in danger. "We have to warn Earth," Marcus said finally. "But how?" Tom asked. "We still can't reach them from here." Diana was still deep in the alien data, her face tense with concentration. "Wait, I think I understand their navigation system now." She looked up at her teammates. "They use something like wormholes to travel faster than light. That's how they move so quickly between star systems." "Can we use that knowledge somehow?" Jack asked. Diana thought for a moment. "Maybe not their exact technology, but..." She turned to the others with excitement in her eyes. "I think I can modify our suits to boost our speed. If we link together and combine our power sources, we might be able to reach Mars." "Mars?" Ellen looked doubtful. "That's still 50 million kilometers away." "With normal technology, yes," Diana said. "But these suits are special. And now we have alien data to help us understand space travel better." Jack looked at each team member. "It's risky. We don't know if it will work." "If we stay here, we'll eventually run out of resources," Lisa pointed out. "And Earth will be unprepared for the attack." "She's right," Tom agreed. "We have to try." Jack nodded slowly. "Then let's do it. Diana, tell us what you need." As Diana began explaining her plan, they all knew this was their last hope, not just for themselves, but for all of humanity. "Link hands, don't let go, no matter what," Jack ordered as the team formed a circle in space. Diana had spent 12 hours modifying their suits using knowledge from the alien probe. Now thin cables connected all 6 Phoenix suits together. The orange lines on each suit glowed brighter than ever before. "This should let us share power and move as one unit," Diana explained. "Using the Voidborn navigation math, we can reach speeds our suits were never designed for." "How fast?" Marcus asked. "Fast enough to reach Mars in about 3 days," Diana answered, "if everything works right." That was a big if, and they all knew it. No human had ever traveled through space without a ship. "Listen up," Jack said. "Once we start, we can't stop until we reach Mars. Our suits will be pushed to their limits. Everyone nodded. They understood the risks. Lisa, Jack continued, keep trying to send signals ahead. Maybe we'll get in range of a Mars communication station. Ready, Lisa confirmed. Marcus, you're our pilot. Guide us through this. Marcus nodded. He had been studying the stars, planning their route. Everyone, activate full mental link, Diana instructed. We need to work as one body. The team focused, strengthening their neural connection through the suits. Now they could feel each other's emotions, see through each other's eyes, and work together perfectly. On my mark, Jack said. 3, 2, 1, go. All 6 suits fired their thrusters at the same time. The energy flowed through the connecting cables, combining into one powerful force. The team shot forward like a bullet. Stars blurred around them as they accelerated to speeds no human had experienced outside a spacecraft. Their formation held steady, with Marcus using small adjustments to keep them on course. Hours passed. Then a full day. The suits hummed with energy, drawing power from the sun and sharing it among the team. But the stress on both the suits and their bodies was enormous. Status report, Jack said after the second day. Suits at 70% power, Diana replied. The energy transfer is working. Mars is getting closer, Marcus added. We're on the right path. Still no contact with Mars stations, Lisa said, sounding tired. Jack noticed Alan was too quiet. Alan, how are you holding up? I'm managing, Alan replied weakly. His suit was flashing warning lights that the others could see through their mental link. His suit is failing, Tom said with alarm. The oxygen recycler is damaged. The team could feel Alan's fear through their connection. His breathing was getting harder. We need to slow down, Jack decided immediately. If we slow down, we might not make it to Mars in time, Diana warned. And if we don't, Alan dies, Jack replied firmly. We're slowing down. The team reduced their speed. Alan's breathing became less labored, but his suit was still showing problems. The damage is getting worse, Tom said after checking Alan's systems. His power levels are dropping too fast. Alan spoke up, his voice weak but determined. I have an idea. My suit is failing, but the rest of yours are strong. What are you suggesting? Jack asked, though he could already sense Alan's plan through their mental link. Take my remaining oxygen and power. Share it among your suits, Alan said. 5 of you with a warning is better than none of us making it. No, Jack said immediately. We all make it or none of us do. Alan shook his head inside his helmet. This isn't about us anymore. It's about Earth, about everyone back home. The team fell silent. Through their connection, they could feel Alan's resolve. He wasn't afraid anymore. There's a way, Diana said suddenly. We can link Alan's suit more directly to ours, share our systems with him. Will it work? Jack asked. It might, Diana replied. But it will slow us all down. Make everyone's suits work harder. Do it, Jack ordered without hesitation. As Diana reconfigured their connections, Mars grew from a red dot to a small disk in the distance. They were getting closer, but time was running out. For them, and for Earth. I see it, Marcus shouted. Mars listening post-alpha. After 9 days in space, the team finally approached the red planet. The small station floated in Mars orbit. Its communication dishes pointed toward Earth. It was the most beautiful sight they had ever seen. But their journey had taken its toll. Alan had fallen unconscious 2 days ago, kept alive only by the shared systems of his teammates' suits. The others were barely hanging on, their bodies weak from the incredible stress of space travel without a ship. Lisa, Jack said, his voice hoarse from exhaustion. Try to contact them now. Lisa focused her remaining energy on sending a signal to the station. Mars listening post-alpha. This is Engineer Lisa Cooper of Earth Defense Force. Do you copy? Emergency situation. Static filled their helmets. Then a surprised voice answered. This is Mars Listening Post Alpha. We're reading 6 objects approaching. Identify yourselves. We're the crew of the Horizon Asterisk, Lisa replied. We were attacked by aliens. Earth is in danger. There was a pause. The Horizon Asterisk was reported destroyed 9 days ago. All hands lost. We survived in our Phoenix suits. Jack cut in. We need immediate pickup and medical assistance. And we need to warn Earth. An alien fleet is gathering near Jupiter. Minutes later, a small rescue ship launched from the station. The team watched it approach through tired eyes. We did it, Diana whispered. We actually made it. But as the rescue ship grew closer, Alan's suit let out a high-pitched alarm. His oxygen levels had reached critical levels. Alan, Tom shouted, but there was no response. His suit can't hold out any longer, Diana said, tears in her eyes. We're losing him. The rescue ship was still minutes away. Too long for Alan. Everyone, Jack ordered, full power to Alan's suit. Now. Without hesitation, the team directed the last of their suit energy reserves to Alan. Their own warning lights began to flash as they sacrificed their safety for their friend. The rescue ship reached them just as their suits began to shut down. Hands pulled them inside, and air flooded around them as the airlock closed. Help him first, Jack gasped as medics removed his helmet. He pointed weakly at Alan. The next few hours passed in a blur. The team was treated for extreme exhaustion, radiation exposure, and the physical effects of 9 days in space. Alan barely survived, but the doctors said he would recover. More importantly, their warning reached Earth. The data from the alien probe was sent immediately to Earth Defense Command. Scientists and military leaders worked frantically to prepare for the coming attack. 3 weeks later, Jack stood at a window in the Mars colony, looking up at the night sky. Diana joined him, her hand touching his shoulder. The first attacks began today, she said, near Jupiter's moons. Jack nodded. How are we doing? Better than the Voidborn expected, Diana replied with a small smile. Earth ships are equipped with the modifications we developed based on the probe data. The new Phoenix fleet, they're calling it. The Voidborn thought we were weak because we need protection in space, Jack said. They never understood that's our greatest strength. Human ingenuity, Diana agreed. We don't adapt to survive in space. We create the tools that make it possible. On the communication screen nearby, reports showed Earth ships holding their own against the alien fleet. The new vessels had been quickly modified with technology inspired by the Phoenix suits, energy-absorbing hulls, improved life support, and better defenses. Jack thought about the alien message from that first day. Your species lacks the fortitude to survive the void. They had been wrong. Humans weren't meant to survive in space naturally. They were meant to conquer it with technology and determination. The suits saved us, Tom said, joining them at the window. But really, it was what the suits represented. What's that? Asked Marcus, who came in with Lisa. Jack smiled at his team. All alive, all heroes. That humans don't accept limitations, he said. We overcome them.